I'm Dan Ackerman, and we're here taking a look at the Samsung N120. That's part of Samsung's second generation of netbooks. Now, at this point in netbook history, we've kind of boiled everything down to an Intel Atom CPU, usually a 160 gig hard drive, 1 gig of RAM, and Windows XP. So in order to make your netbook stand out from the crowd, you kind of have to have a few points of differentiation. And the N120 has a couple of those. You'll see that it's a little bit wider than your average netbook. That's because they've taken a bigger keyboard, the kind that you'd find on a 12-inch Ultra Portable, and crammed it in here into this 10-inch form factor. That makes it a little bit wider, not quite as portable, but it's the best typing experience we've seen on a netbook so far. And if the tiny keyboard is what's been keeping you away from a netbook, this is certainly worth trying out. You also don't think about sound very often on netbooks, usually very tinny. This guy has 2 speakers here right next to the screen, and also has a little subwoofer down here. Now, it doesn't really add a lot of thump, but it's marginally better than what we've seen from other netbooks and even other small laptops. I wouldn't use it for playing music at your next house party, but for watching web videos or showing a presentation off, it's definitely a step up from the super tinny, can barely hear it sound we've seen on a lot of these tiny systems. Now, if the system has a fatal flaw, it's that it's $469, which may not sound like a lot, but that's about $100 more than most of the netbook competition. You can usually get a decent system for $350 to $399. Dell's even hitting the $299 price point right now. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that's the Samsung N120.
For your daily dose of tech news, check out CNET's Loaded. It's packed full of the latest tech news highlights that matter to you. Find out the latest gadgets or the coolest gizmos, all that and more Monday through Thursday at cnet.com/loaded.